welcome to another Friday. We're at Friday number 9. Friday number 9. That's crazy. So, welcome to Betsy's Fibers. Hello. You'll see that I have added behind me some of my yarns that I have dyed up here. You'll find them out in my Etsy shop. I think I need to fix it more. The board is kind of slanting back. I need to figure out how to make it straight. But I think that'll be super fun to keep adding yarns I make. Down here, those are all DK weight. Up here, those are fingering weight. These two right here are fingering weight. This one right here is worsted, also has a little, I think, cashmere in it. And these over here are all my different dye colors. Here, let's go in a little closer to it, shall we? And see all the stuff. So these are the decays. These are the fingerings. These are some more, let's see, these are the fingerings. This is the worsted weight. Oh, and it has alpaca, not cashmere, it has alpaca in it. Then you can see the different dyes I have, and I've labeled them over there. It's fun to get to see everything, right? And I also have labels on them so I know what yarns I used to make them. Here's some of my past projects here. But just to teach you guys a little bit about this whole biz, there's lots of different companies that have undyed wools, and not all of them sell to non-businesses. So I'm technically not a business yet. I don't have a license, so I can't get a wholesale price. So there's just a handful of places that I can get yarns from. So I've been undyed yarn. So I've been getting them, and I'm just trying to learn which ones I like from where. So that's why I'm keeping the labels on as to where I got which kind of yarn, so I can learn which ones I enjoy working with, which ones feel the best, which ones look the best, which ones take the dye the best. So there you go. So I got that going on in the back. Let's see. So today I was going to talk about tough times and persistence. You know, I'm having trouble keeping going with this. This is, like I said, number 9. But I'm having trouble because I have now 26 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I have just had 30 views on one of the Fridays I did, but that's the highest I've ever gotten. I'm just a little discouraged. I haven't sold any yarn. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting a little more than this. But I need to keep pushing through. And so to help me out, I found a bunch of quotes, and I just felt like I should share them, because I feel like a lot of what's going on in life right now, it's hard for people to push through. So here's just a few that I found really inspiring, and I thought I'd share. So let's see. We had the honor of going to South Africa almost a year ago. It'll be a year ago this September. And while we were there, we went to Johannesburg, and we went to Nelson Mandela's house. Excuse me, my nose itches. And prison he was in, and talk about someone who didn't give up. And here's a great quote from him. It always seems impossible until it is done. That's by Nelson Mandela. Another great one I liked was Eleanor Roosevelt. She was a Spitfire. And that quote is, "Do one thing every day that scares you." Well, this is it. Putting me out here on this video, putting my heart and my soul into the video, putting my time and heart into my dyeing of the yarns. scares the shit out of me. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it because I enjoy it, but it is nice to have reinforcement from hearing that other people enjoy it and other people want to be part of it. That's part of my mission, right? Is to share with others my journey. And through that, it'll make people happy. And I'm also going to be helping others because with all the yarns that I sell, I'm going to make donations over to Equestrian Connection. So if I felt like others were buying into my journey and wanted to be part of it, it would help me. But it's slow. I think everything starts slow. Here's another great one. This one's from Abraham Lincoln, and it says, "Whatever you are, be a good one." I'm a good one. At least I know that. I'm a good one. And I'd like more to come along and learn that so that, again, I can sell my yarns so that I can help Equestrian Connection. Really, that's my whole goal. I just want to help them. I want to help them a lot. At the end of this video, I've been talking every video, the last few, about a different horse at Equestrian Connection. I'm going to share with you guys one of my most favorite, and his name is Cole, and he's a big, beautiful, black quarter horse. Say that 10 times fast. And I'm going to show some videos and some pictures, and I'll show myself riding him even. He's just wonderful, and I've done great work with him with vets. Anyways, I'll talk about Cole coming up towards the end. But that's why I want this to work, because I want to be able to help people with it, and I want to make people happy with it. So I'm just going to keep pushing through. And talking about keep pushing through, I thought I'd share with you some projects that I have not finished, and that I should just keep pushing through, but they keep getting pushed back. Ooh, I haven't seen this one in a while. So this one's pretty cool. This one is inspired by The Handmaid's Tale, and I haven't worked on this one in forever. And this is called The Yarnmaid's Tale by Heather Boyd Designs. I'm going to put a link to it. Oh, wow. Ooh, I like re-falling in love with this. See, there's a cable there. And it's going to make, Handmaid's Tale, a hood. It's like a cowl hood combination. And my yarns, wow, okay, I'm re-falling in love with this. I might start knitting this one again. The yarn is from Stitched Together, Dark Unicorn. It's really beautiful. So that's this project. That's this project that I haven't finished. Oh, another project. This one's beautiful. I don't know why that stopped suddenly. I'm not even sure where it stopped. Oh, I think it's gonna be one of those days. You can tell it's really hot here. It's actually around 100. Blech. So if you went on spring break with us senior boys with me, you would have seen me knitting this. Look at this. See, I'm falling back in love with it. This is from Knit Circus. And I'm going to find the colorway and the pattern names and put them down in my notes. Oh my gosh. I forget what beautiful stuff I have. So those are two of my unfinished things that I need to pick up. But right now I'm in the middle of my racket tee and I love it. So I'm refusing to stop working on that. But these guys are kind of invigorating me to pick them up again. So that's some of the stuff here. I'm also going to share with you in teaching you the journey of how I'm learning how to do all this, how I edit my videos. And I've seen many different styles of doing these videos. I've seen some people that do a bunch of editing, some people that don't. I don't know. I'm just trying to find my style. And it's taken me a couple different softwares or apps to figure out which one I like. I started with this one called Splitify. I did not care about that one. Did like care for that one. The one I really liked is Kinemaster, Kinemaster. And what I really like about it is that they have a YouTube channel, and on the YouTube channel, it shows all different users and how they've done different things with their videos. So lots and lots and lots of tutorials. So I'm going to put a little drop in as to how I edit. So drop in. This is Kinemaster, and I open it up, and here's where I'm working on my opening title page. So I pick the color, I write my name. You know, it's pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to figure out. Again, all those apps show you how. You can see down below there, you slide it along in that orange bar to see how long you want it into your video. And I can look and I can decide how I want it to fade in, how I want it to fade out, what colors I want. So it's actually pretty simple. Now I'm going to add the music. And I have this regular tune that I've been doing it to. And so again, on that greenish bar down below, I'm going to slide it back so it stops where I want it to stop. I want it to stop where the words stop. And then this is going to change the volume of it so that it starts a little quieter and then it gets to a middle noise, middle volume, I guess the word is. And then I like it to fade off near the end. I don't like that sharp in and out. So here I am deciding where I want it to start getting quieter. And there I am. I'm going to start making it quieter. And it's really great. It's super easy, and I love doing all the editing. And I usually spend a couple days editing each of these videos and playing around with it, adding different words around. Oh, see, I'm just checking it out, making sure it works. But it's really fun to play with, and I feel like I've learned so much. And that's it. It's awesome. So that's Kinemaster, and you can find it in your Apple App Store. And you can also find tutorials of it up on YouTube. Kinemaster. And drop out. Okay, so that's all that stuff. A little about me. So we dropped our son off at school. And guess what? Kids are now starting to turn up with positive COVID tests. His fraternity house is on lockdown. None of the boys that tested positive lived in the house, but some of the boys that live in the house have been with the other fraternity brothers that don't live in the house. Hope that makes sense. So they're pretty much told to stay in their rooms as much as they can. I have nephews that go to a different school, and same thing's happening there. Kids who tested negative when they showed up at school are now testing positive. And it's just on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. You just hope everyone's going to be okay. You know, our son's far away. Our son's almost a 9-hour drive away. So, yeah, we just keep supporting. I check in with him. How are you feeling about this? He said he's okay because he expected this to start happening, because that's what we've been telling him. We went into this saying, this is probably what's going to happen. People are going to start testing positive. You guys are going to get locked down again. For sure, you're going to get it. There is no way that people are not everyone's going to get it. So he went in with that mindset. So he seems to be doing okay, which is good. Even though he's in his room at his fraternity house, I feel better than him being in a room in our house, because at least they're around. They can, I believe they'll be able to go outside, but nowhere together in the house. I'm not really sure of that one though. But that's what's happening there. It's a weird time, you know. It's so weird, and you try not to worry, and you try to have faith, and yeah, you try not to worry. That's the biggest thing. And so that's it on the personal level. Equestrian Connection, sharing my horse. So I was talking earlier about Cole. He's wonderful. I'm going to drop some videos in of him. He has done some really incredible work. I've had the honor of, excuse me, of working with him with some veterans, and he does super well with dogs. So if we have vets who have a service dog, and most service dogs haven't seen horses. So Cole's usually the horse that we use, and I've had the honor of getting to be the coach and leader of that situation. And Cole he's an amazingly calm horse. He loves to put his nose down to the dog, even if the dog barks and gets excited. I have not seen a vicious dog, not what I'm saying, but they might jump and bark and get excited. Cole just like puts his head back up, just super relaxed around the dogs, and that in turn gives the vet yet another venue that they can bring their dogs to, another environment that their dog has been exposed to. So it's not even at that point just for the veteran, but it's also for their dog, and just opening the veterans world just even that much more by being there, exposing their dog to this wonderful horse. So here's a video of Cole that I'll put at the end, and me riding him and me hanging with him, and just some beautiful pictures. He's hard to take pictures of because he's solid black. And that's it. That's it for today. So let's push through. Keep being persistent. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep dyeing yarns. I'm going to keep doing my videos. And please spread the word. And I really, truly appreciate whoever is watching this right now for watching. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have ideas, if you have suggestions, anything you have to say, I would love it. And that's it. Here I am from my basement with my yarns that I've dyed. And thanks for coming. Thanks for visiting Betsy's Fibers. Hang in there, folks. You're not alone. We're all in this together. We're going to support each other. We're going to support each other, not just in the COVID times, but in the time of enlightenment, in terms of our race relations, in terms of our polarity and our political views. We're together. We're actually one. And it's up to you and me to make sure that everyone in our one feels together and supported and loved. So thanks for coming to Betsy's Fibers. Spread the word. Remember, every bit of yarn that's sold, I'm going to make a donation over to Equestrian Connection. And that's it. Thanks for coming. And I'm going to hit the button. So take care. Bye.